One morning, you look in the mirror and notice your face is the same, but your expression is different. There isn't as much sparkle in your eyes as before, but there is something deeper: experience, wisdom, and a little weariness. Time has left a few fine lines on your skin, but what has really changed is the voice inside you. You no longer compare yourself to others, but you still want to shine in that mirror as you once did, because beauty is no longer an adornment for you, but a way of being. This time, beautifying yourself is not to impress someone, it is to rediscover your self-respect. For years, you tried to capture beauty with makeup, creams, and perfume, but you didn't realize that true beauty was always inside you. The real glow isn't in what you put on your skin, it's in what you don't carry anymore. As you shed the excess, you simplify, and as you simplify, you grow stronger. After 40, beauty isn't about looking young, it's about looking serene. Because at this age, it's not your face that speaks, but your energy. Even the lines around your eyes tell a story now. Experience, patience, and grace. If something stirred inside you as you read these lines, it's not just nostalgia, it's the signal of rebirth, because beauty can be relearned. Valuing yourself restores not the years, but your faith. Now I want you to do something. Just write "I am reborn" in the comments, because when you write it, your subconscious will accept those words as true. At that moment, the transformation will begin. If you're ready, let's begin. 1. Warm your fingertips before applying eye cream. This small detail can actually make a big difference in the skin's aging process, because after the age of 40, the skin barrier thins and circulation slows down, making it difficult for products to be absorbed around the eyes. Warming your fingertips before applying eye cream increases blood flow in that area and allows the product's texture to match the skin's temperature, enabling it to penetrate deeper. The formula, softened by warmth, accelerates the effect of active ingredients. Creams containing caffeine, peptides, or retinol work much more effectively when applied this way. This habit is not just a part of your skincare routine, but a moment of awareness. Because touching your face while warming your fingers every morning is a way to connect with your own body. This touch sends a relax message to the nervous system. Cortisol levels decrease, and the muscles around the eyes relax. Thus, not only a cosmetic effect is achieved, but a real energy balance is provided. Your eyes appear brighter, your expression more peaceful. Known in skin science as the warming effect, this small action is actually a natural massage of microcirculation. The warmth of your fingers dilates the blood vessels, increasing oxygen flow. This reduces the puffiness, dark circles, and dullness often seen under the eyes in the morning. In other words, the effectiveness of the cream is almost doubled. Moreover, this method has no side effects. It is a completely natural stimulation. For best results, rub your hands together before applying the cream and warm your fingertips for 10 seconds. Then, apply the cream by gently touching the under eye area with your ring finger, because it has the most delicate finger muscle. Spread it with just tiny, pressure-free touches without pulling the skin. This stimulates lymph flow and ensures the product is completely absorbed, rather than sitting on the skin like a film. When done regularly, the eye area will look more vibrant, brighter, and firmer. It is an effective tactic, especially for women over 40, against morning puffiness and evening fatigue. As the skin gets used to this ritual, less makeup and more natural radiance will suffice. This is the secret not to looking young, but to looking vibrant. Finally, this habit forces you to take a few seconds for yourself every morning. That moment prepares not only your skin, but also your day. Because a woman's beauty begins at her fingertips, with warmth, patience, and touching herself. By the way, if you like the video and subscribe to our channel, you will be supporting me in the most effective way. 2. The most powerful accessory that carries beauty at any age, a calm tone of voice. After 40, a woman's beauty is no longer just in her face or body. It shows in her energy, her behavior, and her voice. The voice is a mature woman's most secret but most impressive weapon, because a tone of voice directly affects the nervous system of the person opposite. A soft, steady, and calm voice is not just heard, it is felt. Therefore, if you want to enhance your beauty, slow down your speech, use emphasis consciously, and add breaths between your sentences. This conveys both elegance and authority at the same time. The effect of a calm voice has also been scientifically proven. The human voice mimics brain waves. That is, when you speak in a slow, warm tone, the brain rhythm of the person you are talking to also slows down. This effect also relaxes the facial muscles. Your face tenses less when you speak, thereby reducing expression lines. Beauty is preserved not only by silence, but also by the vibration of the voice. When a woman is in control of her voice, everyone around her perceives her presence as elegant yet powerful. A calm tone of voice is also a sign of emotional resilience, because control is hidden not only in words, but also in tone. Speaking nervously, quickly, or in a high-pitched voice both expresses stress and reproduces it in the body. Slowing down your voice, however, means deepening your breath, which activates the vagus nerve. The result, your heart rate stabilizes, blood flow to your face increases, and your eyes begin to sparkle. No cosmetic product can achieve this effect. As a practical method, try lowering your voice by one tone whenever you notice it during the day, even during phone calls, discussions, or when talking to your children. Every slow word sends a beauty signal to the nervous system. Pausing frequently while speaking also enhances the charisma of your voice. A word that begins with a conscious breath is always more impressive than a sentence that comes out without thinking. Furthermore, your voice becomes deeper and richer with age. This is actually a gift from nature. Losing the high-pitched tone of youth is not a loss, but a gain in balance. So, if you can calm people down and give them confidence with your voice after the age of 40, this is the most noble beauty a woman can possess. Remember, your voice is a mirror. It reflects how you feel, how much you love yourself, how peaceful you are. So your outer beauty begins with the tone of your voice. If your voice is calm, warm, and wise, your face will shine accordingly, because elegance is actually recognized by the way a woman speaks. 3. Drink at least 2 liters of water sip by sip every day. Many women notice that their skin is not as radiant as it used to be after the age of 40, but most of the time they don't know that the reason is simply dehydration. With age, skin cells lose their ability to retain water. Therefore, drinking 2 liters of water a day is not just about hydration, it is the chemical foundation of youth. However, this water should not be drunk all at once, but slowly and regularly throughout the day. This is because the body expels most of the fluid that comes in at once, but draws water that comes in sips into the cells. This allows the elastin and collagen fibers to fill with water, making the skin appear firmer. The radiance of the skin begins with the water you consume, not with the creams you apply externally. Drinking water sip by sip also keeps the metabolism balanced, supports the liver, and reduces toxin buildup. Drinking a glass of water, especially upon waking up in the morning and after each cup of coffee, quickly reduces dullness in the skin. Dark circles under the eyes, dry lips, and a tired facial expression are often signs of chronic dehydration. Carrying a glass bottle with you throughout the day makes this habit simple yet revolutionary. Skin over 40 cannot retain water as easily as it did in youth because hyaluronic acid production decreases. However, drinking water slowly reactivates this natural mechanism. Cells detect the rhythmic flow of water and strengthen the moisture barrier. This creates a healthy glow even without foundation. Additionally, balanced kidney function reduces puffiness around the eyes. In other words, regular water consumption both refines facial contours and evens out skin tone. This habit also provides mental clarity. Dehydration unknowingly causes fatigue and tension. As you drink water, the brain becomes better oxygenated, which adds calmness to your facial expression. Therefore, skincare is actually an internal balance ritual. For glowing skin, water is needed before toner or serum, because without that water, no product works. Finally, drinking water is not just a health habit, but an act of self-respect. Because when a woman truly decides to take care of herself, she starts by drinking water. This silent act is the simplest way of saying, "I am valuable." After the age of 40, beauty begins anew with water, not expensive serums. 4. Apply skincare products to your neck and decolletage. Many women take great care of their face, but unknowingly neglect their neck and decolletage. Yet the first signs of aging appear right here. This is because the skin in this area is much thinner than the skin on the face and has less oil. This leads to dryness, wrinkles, and sagging starting earlier. After the age of 40, beauty encompasses not only the face, but also the area surrounding it. Therefore, be sure to apply every cream, serum, and sunscreen all the way down to your neck and chest. This way, there will be no color difference between your face and neck, and your skin texture will appear as one piece of elegance. The most elegant detail of beauty is when the face and body appear in natural harmony. Keeping the skin tone vibrant as a whole is much more impressive than makeup. Every product you apply to your neck is not just a treatment. It is an act of awareness that silently slows down your age. Be gentle when touching this area. Apply it patiently without pressing. Each touch strengthens the bond between you and your skin. Remember, the neck and décolleté frame your beauty. It is the elegance of the frame that enhances the picture. Another tip is to remember to moisturize this area during your nighttime routine. Slightly lowering the height of your pillow while sleeping prevents wrinkles on the neck skin. Rinsing your neck with cold water while washing your face in the morning accelerates blood flow and creates a natural lifting effect. These simple practices will give you noticeable radiance within weeks. Limiting skin care to just the face is like leaving half the light in the dark. True beauty is holistic. It is a balance that extends from the face to the neck and down to the heart. And when this wholeness is recognized, what stays in the viewer's mind is not the makeup, but the energy of elegance. If you apply what I've just described regularly, you'll see the difference in the mirror within a few weeks, but you'll see much more clearly how these effects transform in the later parts of the video. So don't rush. Watch until the end, because each step completes the next. 5. Do the posture exercise in front of the mirror in the morning. Over time, gravity pulls not only the face but also the posture down. The shoulders slump forward, the neck bends forward, and even this small change makes the facial expression look tired, even sad. Yet posture is not a sign of age, but of energy. When you stand in front of the mirror in the morning for just 2 minutes, pulling your shoulders back, extending your neck, and holding your head up straight, even the shape of your facial muscles changes. This position defines the jawline, reduces sagging in the cheeks, and makes the eyes appear more open. Because when your posture improves, blood flow also moves upward, meaning the visible signs of youth are reactivated. This simple exercise also boosts confidence hormones. Psychological research shows that serotonin levels rise in the brain of a person who stands up straight. This creates a natural lifting effect for both the body and the face. When you stand up straight in front of the mirror, your face automatically looks more symmetrical. Forehead lines soften and the corners of your lips lift. So good posture is not only aesthetic, but also a biological signal of youth. Making this a ritual every morning is as effective as applying cream. Physically, stretching the neck and back muscles also accelerates lymph flow. This prevents puffiness, edema, and a tired facial appearance, especially after the age of 40. Standing up straight also works the muscles in the lower part of the face, which helps reshape the jawline. In the long term, this regular exercise is as effective a natural method as facial yoga. Along with your posture, your facial features also tighten up. Posture exercise is a silent symbol of the confident elegance that comes with age. When you stand up straight, your face tells not a woman's story, but her strength. When you extend your neck in the mirror, you're actually carrying not the weight of life, but your belief in yourself. And in that moment you realize youth is not a period, but a posture. 6. A 10-minute walk outdoors every day. Even your skin tone changes with oxygen. After the age of 40, metabolism slows down, cell renewal becomes less frequent, and the skin's natural glow diminishes. But even just a 10-minute walk in nature can reverse this cycle, because fresh air is the most powerful source of antioxidants that cleanse the body. The oxygen taken in with each step revitalizes the cells. Carbon dioxide accumulated in polluted, closed environments is expelled. This allows the skin to breathe again. The dullness around the eyes, the pallor of the lips, and the dullness of the complexion are noticeably reduced. Regular walks naturally create an effect that beauty salons cannot provide. Walking also accelerates circulation. Each step regulates the heart rate while directing blood to the skin. This causes the face to blush slightly and creates a natural color on the cheeks. This effect is actually the body's "I'm alive" signal. In the long term, women who walk regularly show a noticeable difference in their faces, a more vibrant complexion, more balanced muscle tone, and a more youthful appearance. Unlike strenuous exercise at the gym, walking outdoors does not tire the body, it refreshes it. Because the goal here is not to burn calories, but to allow the blood to dance with oxygen. The effect is also profound on a mental level. While walking, the brain releases serotonin and endorphins, the happiness hormones. These hormones reduce cortisol, which is caused by stress. When cortisol decreases, facial features relax, muscles soften, and expression lines lose their prominence. In short, walking relaxes not only the body, but also the expression. Walking in the morning balances energy throughout the day. Evening walks clear the mind. Both start beauty from within. Practically, the ideal time to walk is early in the morning. Vitamin D from the first rays of the sun activates the skin's renewal cycle. This brief exposure is beneficial even with sun protection. A 10-minute walk resets not only the skin, but the entire body's biorhythm. Whether with a coffee or in silent solitude, just make those minutes your own. Because this walk is about reconnecting with your own energy, not the outside world. When done regularly, the difference in the mirror will surprise you. Your skin will appear more even, brighter, and firmer. This is not only the effect of oxygen, but also of inner peace. Beauty creams give a temporary glow, but nature leaves a lasting light, because the human face shines as much as it receives oxygen. With just 10 minutes of walking every day, you will rediscover your beauty, silently, naturally, and permanently. 7. Massage the scalp with coconut oil once a week. It increases blood circulation and shine. As we age, hair strands become thinner, roots weaken, and shine diminishes. However, the vitality of hair depends much more on blood circulation in the scalp than we think. When the scalp is healthy, the hair shines. A gentle massage with warm coconut oil once a week increases the flow of oxygen to the roots. This strengthens the hair's growth rate and resilience. At the same time, massage relaxes the muscles in the scalp, reducing stress hormones. Because stress is the most invisible trigger of hair loss after the age of 40. Coconut oil is a natural miracle because it creates both a moisturizing and protective barrier. The lauric acid in its composition penetrates deep into the hair strands and traps protein. This prevents hair breakage, dullness, and frizz. It especially restores lost elasticity in dyed or chemically treated hair. Wrapping your hair in a towel after the massage and waiting 30 minutes deepens the oil's effect. When you gently shampoo and dry your hair afterward, you'll notice that the hair strands have softened and appear fuller. This ritual is not just physical care, but also mental relaxation. Applying light pressure to the forehead and neck during massage reduces tension in the brain. This provides relaxation as powerful as yoga or meditation. When the mind is calm, the circulatory system works more efficiently. Therefore, hair roots also benefit directly from this. Women who get regular massages have hair that is not only shinier, but also looks more alive. This is because hair, like skin, is an emotional organ. It glows when cared for. Remember, the beauty of your hair comes back not only with shampoo, but also with touch. This small weekly habit reconnects you with yourself. Because when a woman takes care of her hair, she actually refreshes not only her appearance, but also her energy. Shiny hair is not a reflection of youth, it is a reflection of care. And after the age of 40, this difference is noticeable in every light. 8. Exfoliate your lips before applying lipstick. It makes your lips look fuller. Over time, lip skin thins, loses color, and lines become more pronounced. This change is one of the most noticeable details that diminish the effect of makeup, especially after 40. However, a small exfoliation before applying makeup to the lips can change the entire look, because gently removing dead skin increases blood circulation, which gives the lips a natural pinkness and fullness. So, without the need for an expensive plumping product, just a few seconds of care can boost the overall energy of the face. You don't need complicated products for lip peeling. The most effective mixture you can prepare at home is a teaspoon of honey, a few drops of coconut oil, and a little brown sugar. Apply this mixture with your fingertips, massaging gently. The sugar granules gently remove dead cells, while the honey moisturizes the lip surface. Leave it on for 1 to 2 minutes, then rinse with warm water. Applying lip balm afterwards locks in the moisture. This simple step makes the color tone appear clearer and smoother when you apply lipstick. This little ritual is not just a pre-makeup preparation, but also an act of self-love. Because the lips are the most emotional part of the face, they talk, smile, and remain silent. Taking care of them adds elegance to your communication. The fact that your lips look more vibrant after peeling is not just a physical change, it is a kind of inner confidence boost. A small but significant detail, lipstick is no longer just a color, but a means of expression. When applied regularly, the lips' moisture balance is restored, lines are reduced, and a smoother texture is achieved. This makes a significant difference, especially with matte lipsticks. Lipstick no longer clumps or smudges on the lips. Instead, it reflects light. Even if not every day, doing this peel twice a week restores the youthful fullness of your lips. And perhaps the best part is that this habit makes you smile without even noticing it in the mirror. Because every woman's most powerful expression is hidden in her lips. This small touch before applying lipstick brings not only beauty, but also awareness. So don't skip this step, because later in the video, you'll learn how lip expression can transform the energy of your entire face. You won't want to miss it. 9. Choose simple accessories that suit your height when dressing. Elegance is defined by less is more. After 40, beauty is highlighted not by ostentation, but by balance. Every piece you choose to wear is no longer just an ornament. It is a reflection of your character. Simple accessories that suit your height, body proportions, and style bring both your face and your energy to the forefront. If you have a long neck, elegant short necklaces draw attention to your face. If you have a short neck, long, thin necklaces optically lengthen it. In other words, the right accessory is a silent aesthetic tool that shapes the body. Each piece of jewelry is like a sentence. The fewer words you use to express it, the more impressive it becomes. Simple accessories are effective not only aesthetically, but also in terms of mental calmness. Excess creates chaos both visually and energetically. Minimalist designs harmonize with the body. Attention shifts from the outfit to the personality. Neutral tones like silver or pearl always leave a more elegant impression on mature skin tones. Overly shiny metals, on the other hand, emphasize age differences and suppress natural elegance. Therefore, being memorable rather than flashy is a more refined form of beauty. This choice is also a philosophy of life, because after 40, a woman knows not what to wear, but what not to wear. Eliminating unnecessary details creates simplicity not only in her wardrobe, but also in her way of thinking. Asking herself every morning when choosing her jewelry, does this complement my energy or distract from it? Is the elegance of awareness. The essence of beauty is to be quiet but clear. Simplicity is also the secret to longevity. Fashions change, but a well-chosen simple pair of earrings will complement any style, even years later. That's why a few well-chosen pieces create a timeless signature. A classic bracelet or a delicate chain in particular will make you appear poised and reliable in any setting, because people subconsciously equate simplicity with maturity. Remember, elegance begins not by adding more, but by removing the excess. True chic emerges when you shine with your sense of balance, not your jewelry. When you eliminate the excess, both your style and your energy become simpler, and that simplicity transforms into the most enduring beauty. 10. Go makeup-free one day a week. It allows your skin barrier to breathe. Skin breathes, just like lungs, but it can't do so under a layer of makeup. After age 40, the skin barrier naturally begins to thin, reducing its protective power against external factors. Skin covered in foundation, powder, and concealer every day eventually loses its balance. That's why going makeup-free one day a week is a small but effective break for the skin to breathe again. On these days, the skin opens its pores, expels excess sebum, and initiates its own renewal process. So that makeup-free day is actually a much more active cleansing day than it appears. This habit also balances the skin's microbiome. The chemicals in makeup products reduce beneficial bacteria on the skin, causing redness, sensitivity, and dullness. When the skin gets a chance to rest, it regains its natural flora. Going makeup-free one day a week relaxes not only the pores, but also the nervous system, because being free from the constant pressure to look perfect sends a relaxation signal to the brain. This relaxation even affects muscle tone, facial expressions soften and lines don't deepen. On these days, keeping your face clean is enough. A light moisturizer, sunscreen, and maybe a little lip balm. That's all. Instead of hiding your beauty, you learn to let it rest. As the skin returns to its own rhythm, it gains a slight pinkness. This natural color is a radiance that makeup cannot imitate. Moreover, this practice reduces dependence on products as you age. The skin begins to recognize its own balance. A makeup-free day is the quietest way to say, "I'm still beautiful." Because being able to look at your own skin in the mirror without foundation is the purest form of self-confidence. Dedicate one day a week to this simple ritual, Sunday morning at home, in silence. As your skin breathes, the veil of fatigue lifts from your face. This habit makes your skin more resilient, brighter, and calmer in the long run. Beauty isn't just the art of covering up. Sometimes not wearing anything is also a choice, and that choice shows the confidence you have in yourself. A makeup-free day is actually a return to naturalness. You remember who you are, not your beauty. 11. Drink a glass of warm lemon water before your coffee. Liver detox brightens skin tone. Morning coffee is a ritual for many people, but after the age of 40, there is a more powerful routine that comes before this habit: drinking warm lemon water. A glass of warm lemon water drunk immediately after waking up awakens the digestive system, which slows down during the night and helps cleanse the liver. Proper liver function directly affects not only energy levels but also skin radiance. This is because the liver is the body's natural filter mechanism. When toxins are not sufficiently eliminated, dullness, acne, and uneven skin tone appear. Lemon water reactivates this filter and makes the skin look clearer and brighter in the morning. Lemon is rich in vitamin C, which supports collagen production. Collagen is the most important protein that maintains skin tissue firmness. As it decreases with age, skin sagging and fine lines appear. Drinking lemon water every morning both promotes this production and provides protection against free radicals. Therefore, when practiced regularly, it creates a vibrant skin tone without even needing foundation. Additionally, lemon's natural acidic structure balances the body's pH, which aids digestion, reduces bloating, and indirectly refines facial contours. The most important part of this habit is the temperature of the water. Very cold water constricts the stomach, while lukewarm water creates a cleansing effect without harming internal organs. The ideal temperature should be close to body temperature. Instead of squeezing lemon slices directly into the water, letting them steep with the peel for a few minutes increases both the aroma and antioxidant transfer to the water. This simple yet effective mixture also protects stomach health by balancing the acidic effect of morning coffee. Start with just one glass in the early days. Then, as your body gets used to this routine, you can increase the amount of lemon. Over time, you will notice that your skin becomes more vibrant. Your under-eye circles become lighter, and your breath becomes fresher. This effect is noticeable in the short term, but the real miracle happens in the long term. As the liver stays clean, skin tone naturally evens out. Although it seems simple, this small morning habit resets your body's internal chemistry. Every morning when you look in the mirror, that glow is actually a radiance that comes from inner cleansing. Lemon water refreshes not just your skin, but your life energy. Starting the day healthy is the first step to beauty. 12. Don't hold back your laughter. Facial muscles create a natural lifting effect. Laughter is actually nature's most effective facial exercise. When you laugh, not only do your vocal cords work, but about 40 different muscles in your face work at the same time. These muscles lift the cheeks, jawline, and eye area, so every smile is actually a mini facial yoga session. After the age of 40, muscle elasticity begins to decrease. Therefore, laughing regularly creates a natural lifting effect. Blood flow to the skin increases, oxygenation rises, and the face looks more vibrant. Suppressing a smile causes the muscles to relax, while laughing keeps the face firm. It has also been scientifically proven that laughter increases the production of endorphins and dopamine in the body. These hormones not only improve mood, but also reduce cortisol, the stress hormone. When cortisol decreases, muscle tension is released, facial lines soften, and the overall expression of the face becomes more peaceful. In other words, laughter is both a psychological and physiological elixir of youth. Laughing is much more than just feeling cheerful. It is an energy release that resonates from the internal organs to the skin. Laughter also has a magnetic power that extends beyond physical beauty. It strengthens social bonds and emotional resilience. When you laugh with others, your brain synchronizes its rhythm with theirs through mirror neurons, creating a shared sense of trust and connection. This resonance of laughter builds invisible bridges between people, making you appear more approachable, warm, and radiant. The glow on your face after a moment of genuine laughter cannot be faked. It's the result of emotional authenticity. That's why people who laugh often are perceived as more charismatic and confident. Their joy becomes contagious, and their presence brightens any environment. In essence, laughter is not just an aesthetic enhancer, but a silent communication of inner balance and vitality. Another miracle of laughter is that it transforms your mood into your skin tone. A cheerful facial expression accelerates blood circulation, giving the cheeks a slight blush and the eyes depth. This is so natural that it cannot be achieved with makeup. Laughter lifts the energy of the face while lightening the load on the heart. Every smile is not just a momentary pleasure. It is a message of youth sent to the body. In short, laughter is the most natural beauty technique that requires no aesthetic intervention. Every morning when you find your face tense in the mirror, take a few deep breaths and let out a sincere smile. At that moment, your blood circulation speeds up, your muscles relax, and your face changes instantly. Smiling does not increase wrinkles, it adds meaning. And no serum can give you the glow that laughter does. Beauty does not disappear after 40, it just changes form. It is no longer youth that shines, but wisdom. It is no longer perfume, but energy that remains. More important than skincare is how you treat yourself. Because your face is the mirror of your thoughts, your posture is the voice of your confidence. With small habits, drinking water, smiling, simplifying, breathing, you refresh your beauty and defy time. When you look in the mirror, you no longer see your old self, but a woman glowing with maturity. That light comes from cream, spirit, and choices. And best of all, no age can dim it. If this journey inspires you, like the video and subscribe to the channel, because your transformation can give hope to another woman.